Yo, bitch, come here real quick. Yes, you see this bitch, Daria? Like, fuck out of here. She rapping now? Fuck out of here. Like, the bitch was just modeling. What?
They couldn't keep up with me. You can't be a regular nigga to fuck with me. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zaria. Ignore the bump. Well, don't ignore it, but you know, I'm all bared out, but fuck it, we here. So this tutorial is just gonna be how I get my hair from tiny few inches all the way up to 36-inch ponytail. I've watched like quite a few tutorials on this, and based on the ones that I watched have to do with what materials that I decided to buy. So this ponytail is from the brand Model to Model. She's 36 inches, bad bitch, 1B, with the body wave. I'm showing you just how she looks out of the package, and that she has a drawstring, and she's a baddie. Next up is a rat tail comb, has hair on it. A hard brush, also hair on it. Everything has fucking hair on it. Sanex strips, because they're good to lay the hair down if you want to put a scarf over it. A bunch of hairpins to hold that hoe in. Edge booster, you're definitely going to need this. That's what holds the hair so good with your hair being short. The black gel, which will cancel out any flakes from that other gel. Rubber band, you may need a few. And then the Marley hair, because the Marley hair is going to be the base of where your ponytail starts. Throw out, yeah, that's me. So basically, to start this out, you have to wash and condition your hair and then blow dry it. You have to blow dry in order to make sure that your hair is long as possible. I use Cream of Nature shampoo and conditioner, but you can use whatever you want. But you have to make sure that you blow dry it because you have to braid in hair in the middle. So blow drying is a major part to this process. Alright, so y'all know we bald, so we don't know where the base of the ponytail gonna start. So this right here is just me trying to figure out where I'm gonna put my ponytail, how high I want it, making sure it's directly in the middle. And then once I find the perfect position of where I want my ponytail, I'm gonna make a little rectangle in the middle of my hair. Okay, so with this rectangle, I'm just gonna separate it by using some of the Eco Booster gel to keep it away from that middle part. And then I'm gonna end up pinning it down just so that way it's separate. You have to get this middle part separated because you're going to end up putting gel in that and then using the Marley hair to braid in there because that's going to start the base of your ponytail. So I'm just going to let you guys continue watching, see how I part it up, and then once we get to the next step, y'all going to hear from me again, girl. Alright, so now that all four sides are laid down, we can move on to the next step. So what you're going to do is you're going to separate that. Make sure that you're putting some of the Eco Booster gel all in that spot because once again, that's the spot that's going to start the base of your ponytail. So make sure that you're mixing it in, moving it all in, rubbing it all in. Alright y'all, so that baby gelled up. So what you're going to do next is part that piece in the middle in half. Take one piece of your Marley hair, and then you're going to braid two braids out of that half that you make. So this is just what one of the braids look like. It's not neat, but it's in there, and that's all that matters as long as it's attached to your hair. Then this is just what the other braid looks like, and the parts aren't fully neat, but honestly, as long as you have the two braids in the middle, it doesn't have to be square, perfect, neat. Okay, so once you have the braids in, you can start to take out the pins on every side of your hair that you parted your hair at. That's because you're going to now start to gel up the rest of your hair into that ponytail. So the first step is using this edge booster and starting to gel up the hair towards that base because that's what's going to make this look like a legit ponytail. I take it part by part, add in the edge booster, and then comb it back up, only because I like to make sure that my ponytail is fully laid, and adding the product into each part, make sure that it's really in there and it fully lays down flat. Because with us having short hair, we don't want anyone to think that we don't have inches because we need them to think we got inches. Alright, so this is just how it looks because I did the front part first just to see if I liked how it looked. And it looks really, really good. It looks like a legit ponytail. So then once that part is laid down, you can start working on getting the sides up. But I just definitely wanted to start with the front. And as you can see, I got my baby hair separated, ready to be laid. Alright, so once I got my top laid down, I started to work on the sides, and just look at how good this edge booster is. I think it's just for edges, but I'm not gonna lie, for the short hair girl like me, this works amazingly to lay your hair down. Now, what I will say is it is flaky, so as you can see, I have it fully laid down with this, but I am gonna go back over it with that black gel I told you about earlier. Lifesaver. But just look at how laid it look. It look like I got inches, girl. Alright, so I'm just going to work on gelling down this side. It's going to be the same exact process that I did on the front and the other side. Just evenly distributing the edge booster into the hair, combing it fully through, and then just combing it right back up to where the ponytail is going to start at. You really want to make sure that the illusion that you're giving off of your ponytail is legit. So really take your time combing it out, making sure that all of it is laid down just evenly, making sure that the gel is distributed. Also using that hard brush, because the hard brush is going to make sure that it's fully brushed up into that part as well. So really just take your time. It's a time consuming process, but it pays off in the end because it looks so realistic. Oh yes, honey, make sure that that back is laid. If you have like a taper cut like I do, you definitely want to make sure that those short hairs are fully brushed up, combed through, and that that back is laid. Bad bitch with inches, yeah, that's me. Look at how good it looks. So this is after I put the edge booster all the way through my hair and I fully comb it up to that section that I made for the base of my ponytail. She's laid, she's flat, she's bad, and she about to get inches, ho. Alright, so this step is so fucking important. Please make sure that you take some of that black gel and evenly distribute it over top of all of the parts that you brushed up into this ponytail section. The black gel has a way of covering up any flakiness that will come up from the edge booster once it dries. This matters. Nobody likes a flaky ponytail. I know I don't. So please do not skip this step. I wish I would have put more black gel on from when it dried for me because it was very flaky. But please, 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 please don't skip this step, ho. Don't do it because you're going to be mad. So now that the hard part's over, let's get ready to get this ponytail in. So what you're going to do is take your rubber band that I told you to have ready. And you're going to take the Marley hair and most of the base that you created and start to wrap it up with the rubber band. This is what's going to attach to your ponytail, or what your ponytail is going to attach to. So you can just make it into a little bun. Doesn't really matter. Just make sure it's a nice little nub so that way when you do the drawstring ponytail, it has something to hold on to. Ended up using another ponytail holder just to make sure that I hold that hole in place. But girl, look at me. I got a bun, bitch. You see me with that bun? But yeah, make sure that you got enough, you know what's best for you and what's going to hold best. So just have rubber bands ready to go. Make sure it's in. I also ended up putting pins in this. You don't want to put too many pins because you're going to end up pinning your ponytail in. But one won't kill as long as you don't make your ponytail tight and you don't make too many pins in there, because you're going to fuck around and get yourself a real bald spot hole. So just be careful. Alright, y'all, so here's the fun and my personal favorite part, laying down the baby hairs. You can lay them down how extra you want, how minimal you want. You don't even have to have baby hairs, but y'all already know I love my motherfucking baby hairs, so I do the swoop-de-whoop. Oh, there she go. Ooh, ooh. Let me fix up real quick. There she the fuck go, and brush her back into that. Then, ooh, there she go again, bitch. There she go. Ooh, ooh. She laid. She laid. She laid. Alright, so I'm still getting my swoop-de-whoop on, but I just want to give y'all the 411. Don't use the edge booster to lay down your edges. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it is flaky. And you don't want to put that and then put the black gel on top of it. It's just a lot of work when you can just really just use the black gel to lay down your edges. Unless your hair is thick, I wouldn't really recommend it. And my edges don't really be thick like that, so I don't necessarily need to use that, I feel like. And once again, it made it flaky. I didn't like that. So my opinion, best advice, just use the black gel to lay them hoes down. Get your swoop-de-whoops on without using the edge booster. My stupid ass still forgot to record it, but basically you're just taking one Sanex strip and laying it down on all parts of your hair so that it's flat. Start from the top. Alright, so as I showed y'all earlier, the ponytail has 2 combs in it, and then it also has a bungee cord. You're going to use those 2 combs, put them inside the part of your ponytail, pushing them in, and you're then going to use that drawstring cord, pull it all the way up to the base of your ponytail. You don't want to make it too tight because the tighter you make it, it can irritate the combs, and that can irritate your scalp, thus giving you a bald spot. Also, you're going to put pins in there too, so you really don't want anything tight at the base of it. You ain't got long itches for real, so you don't want to mess up the little bit of hair that you do have, girl. But anyways, yeah, so you're going to use that bungee cord, wrap it around, make sure it's nice and secure, and then use a bobby pin to further secure it into that ponytail. Alright, so one of the final parts of this is taking a piece of the ponytail hair and wrapping it around the base of your ponytail. This is really vital because you don't want your ponytail to look like a shake and go that you just put on it, you know, with the drawstring and all that. You want it to look realistic. So make sure you take a nice thick piece of the hair and wrap it around the base. You don't want it, like I said, the illusion is making sure that you look like you have hair. And you don't want anybody to be like, oh, girl, that's a ponytail she got from the hair store. Even though it is, but, bitch, you don't need to know. All right, girl, so there you go. You got the ponytail there, bitch. Look how she's swinging. What? Stiff wear. Ponytail wear. So you make sure that you really wrap it around because you want it to give off that illusion. Look how cute I look. Look how cute I'm is. I'm the fuck bomb. Look at the titties. Ew. Boom, there she go. So that's how you go from like 3 inches of hair to a 36-inch ponytail and all that. So make sure y'all thumbs up my video, subscribe to my channel, and check me out. Look how fine I'm is. And boom, like, you ain't got it. You don't need long inches to get that shit, bitch.